Thank you very much, Albert, for that warm welcome. I was starting to feel myself to see if he's talking about the same person that I know. Before I get into my presentation, I want to take this opportunity to truly thank my campaign committee. And without naming any specific one of them, I want to say a big thank you to each and every single one of them. I appreciate the fact that you trust me enough to go out and work hard every single day for this candidacy. To that, I say a heartfelt thank you. I also want to thank those individuals that came out here this evening and spoke well of me. And on your way out, feel free to drop the guy with the green shirt, my campaign manager, your invoice, so that you could be properly paid. I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here this evening. And we have a great mixture of individuals here this evening to support this candidacy. So whether you're here to support Novelle, to hear what he got to say, because you're running for office, I want to thank you, because it's important that we come together in a time like this. Greetings, my fellow Virgin Islanders, family, friends, and supporters. If you didn't know it by now, I am Novelle E. Francis Jr. My friends, this 2014 election is one of the most crucial elections of our times. Because of this election, more than any other, we will determine our sustainability in the global landscape. We are currently experiencing a struggling economy with large budget deficits, the loss of our largest private employer, Hovensa, a failing pension system, high energy costs, bad roads, disrespect for law and order, as we saw recently at Frontline, and a rising sense of hopelessness. We have an opportunity to select a new governor, a new delegate to Congress, and a new Senate. Individuals that could work together to bring progress to our government and our community. This responsibility should not be taken lightly, and our selection of these leaders must be done with deliberative and decisive action. Let us not revisit our times of struggle in this territory, but reflect on it to allow a clearer vision. Let us focus forward in this community. Reflections of the past enables us to seek solutions to remedy our ailing community. It is time to choose those who through their actions have demonstrated their commitment to public service, not to themselves. I have listened to the calls of the community, and after much deliberation, consultation, and soul searching, I have arrived at the decision that I'll run for a seat in the 31st Legislature, St. Croix District. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your words of encouragement and the many prayers that you have offered me as I undertake this Herculean task of running for the Senate. I want to ask you for your continued support as we move forward. I submit to you, it is Novelle Francis time. I have placed my life on the line through my 25 years of public service. And during that 25 years, I've been in key leadership roles throughout my career. I've led the Virgin Islands Police Department, which was one of the largest departments in this government. I've had the responsibility for a $60+ million annual budget. I have had over 800 employees territory-wide, and I may add, 800 different attitudes. My preparation for this office is second to none. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a son of the soil. Born to the late Lena Peterson Francis, a public health nurse from Gallows Bay. The Bayside, we called it. My father was a late Novelle senior, Pops, who migrated here from the island of Antigua in 1959 in search of employment opportunities. I'm the fourth of 5 children. My siblings and I were not born with a silver spoon, but we were blessed with parents that work hard to provide for their children. And for that, I'm eternally grateful to them. I stand on their shoulders this evening. I spent my early childhood growing up in the Ralph D. Chabert housing community, eventually moving to Montmesju, and then to Estate Glen. I am a proud product of the Virgin Islands public school education system. Let me say that again, Mary. I am a proud product of the public school education system. I attended the Alfredo Angel School, and by the way, if I could just digress for a second, that's when the light went off in my head. In the 4th grade class, it was Miss McDonald's 4th grade class that I was sitting in, when for some reason, her husband, who was a police then, came to the class. And I can't really recall if we had done something wrong or right, but he spoke to the class that day. And from then on, I knew I wanted to be a police officer. I attended the Elena Christian Junior High School, graduated from the Central High School. The education that I received on St. Croix assisted me to achieve professional and personal success. I attained a degree in criminal justice from John Jay and the University of Phoenix. I also reached the pinnacle of my chosen profession when I served this territory as the Commissioner of Police, retiring in August 2011. Every young Virgin Islanders that come from such humbling beginnings should be able to achieve what I've achieved. My accomplishments should not be special, but a common occurrence here in the Virgin Islands. Your son or daughter, my sons or daughters, it is their future that is at stake. That is what I will work towards safeguarding. For years, I've observed the government become weaker and less effective. I have witnessed the neglect of St. Croix, and who feels it knows it. I am determined to reverse this course. It is time to have proven leaders represent us in our legislature. I represent to you that my stellar record speaks for itself. I have a vested interest in the future of these islands. I am a father, business owner, and a citizen. Our future is intertwined with the prosperity of these islands. My 30-plus years of public service developing and driving policies and my proven track record of dedication and commitment to my community have paved the way for me to lead effectively as a legislator. I have held every rank in the Virgin Islands Police Department, from patrolman, detective, sergeant, lieutenant, deputy chief, territorial chief, assistant commissioner, and commissioner. I have had many opportunities to use my leadership experience and skills elsewhere. But why should another community benefit from the investment this community has made in educating and training me? I believe that the community that nurtures me should be the community that benefits from my expertise. I have a progressive government service record and business experience providing perspective in decision-making, community safety, and economic development that will benefit our community. My open door policy and ability to communicate and interact with people from all walks of life will allow me to build consensus without betraying my integrity and values.